One or two things you got to do tonight to win Game 3. Score more.
It's probably going to take more than that, but well,
3 or 4.
we're gonna have to play our best game for sure. I believe that they're going to come out and play their best game. So we got to be ready for that. We talked about that already. We're going to get their best game, so we got to be ready.
Your team had success with a little bit of juggling. I mean, how does their flip-flopping of centers change the way you maybe defend against them?
I think the one line's not loaded up, and they moved it around a little bit. So you gotta, they got two dangerous lines. Not that they didn't have two dangerous lines before, but it just we're gonna have to do a little juggling with matchups. That's all.
Change on the D pairing too for them. Do you know much about this?
Not a lot. No, I don't. No.
So we'll change what you do or anything, how you approach things?
No, I don't think so. I mean, he's obviously, an NHL player. He's playing tonight, so.
When you flip Dunn and Petro on those power plays, just good to give both units a little different look.
Yeah.
Who's quarterbacking it?
Yeah, that's all. Lefty-righty versus lefty-righty, just a different look, different player up top.
Craig, you had some decisions that you made, lineup decisions, line changes in the first series, and then you've made some changes in this series too that have really paid off. They've worked. Just what has to lead you to believe that it's time to make a change? And then when it works, how good does that feel?
Well, it feels good, obviously, if it works. I mean, we all, for everybody. But the changes come from, what we're not seeing as a coaching staff, and what we need to see more of. Could be a lot of different things. It could be matchups, line matchups. It could be, we're not getting enough scoring, or they're not getting enough looks. This line, so we got to move somebody there and maybe get some different looks. This things like that. Though I moved David Perron back to his original right wing side. That's where he played all year, and he was a very good player for us. So that was one of the things going into that change.
Then you move Schwartz up, and he scores right away.
Well, Schwartz has been scoring a lot, and get him up in that line. He's a puck hound,er and he's a good forechecker, and I think he works well with O'Reilly, forecheck and getting on the forecheck, getting them loose pucks, and looking for Vladdy out there.
And then what led you to move Dunn up early in the top pair, and then it paid off on the Bozak goal there?
Well, a lot of times when we need a goal or offensive zone stuff, face-offs, Dunner will go up there with Petro. A lot of times, that's how we look at that.
What is it about Dunn's play that makes him effective as a power play guy?
As a power play guy,
Yeah.
Well, his skill. He's got real good vision with the puck. He's a real good passer. I think more than anything, that's. As a power play guy, that's what he does. So he can distribute that puck to the flanks, to Vladdy or to O'Reilly, and really get those guys moving downhill.
How about like a guy like Parayko? He's got that obviously the big shot, and that you would think would put him in good stead on the power play, but is maybe not the passing that you'd want for a guy on the power play, or
Well, we have two guys we're using right now, and we do use Perry at times, and we have over the course of the season. He has a role on our team right now, and it's a very important role for sure. And so a lot of times after power plays, are coming with their top line, and we want our top D out there that's going to try to shut those guys down. So it's all little things like that. But we use Perry at times in the power play, and there's times we don't.
Craig, why did you think he'd be a good fit in that shutdown role? I mean, Colton was sort of known as more of an offensive guy, but big body and strong. I mean, what were some of the things that went into that decision?
Well, size, skating. Reach, his stick. He's a real good defenseman.
Wanted to ask you about blocks. You had a ton of block shots. Is that something that just kind of happens in a game, or is it something you stress, or because it's
well, in the playoffs, you're going to have to block shots. You got to get in the way. You got to get your stick on pucks. It's very important. I can't stress it enough that it's intense out there. There's breakdowns. Both teams are aggressive. They're going to get good looks, and there's going to be breakdowns. So you got to sacrifice. So maybe it's blocking a shot, getting your stick on the puck. All those little things are important.
Some of the players said when a player makes a block, it kind of picks up the bench. Is that because you can get hurt? It can hurt.
Yeah, well, I get it's looked at. You're sacrificing your body. A lot of guys really shoot the puck, with some velocity, and to get in front of it and block it, it's paying a price. Okay, thanks, guys.